Hey friends, today we're taking a look at two very different but both really great places to stay on Route 66 in Springfield. I was originally going to do a video about all of Route 66 in Springfield, but there is way too much to see. So for now, we are starting out at Rockwood Motor Court, right on the original Route 66, and it has been here since 1929. It got new owners in 2019 and went through huge renovations, and now they have 10 little cabins. I'm going to give you a peek into 3 of them. One really amazing thing about this place, besides it being original, is they are now part of the Historic Hotels of America. First up, we're taking a look at the It's All in the Movies Queen Suite. This is a tribute to the 1940s, 1950s Hollywood, all the glamour of that era. You've got a sofa over here. I love that it feels kind of like a cozy little home away from home. Really comfy, cozy. I love that they have the library over here. By the way, if you want more info on this room or any of the ones that I'm showing in this whole video, I'm putting a link to a blog post in the video description. So you can click on that. You'll find out how to book, how to see reviews, all kinds of handy info. But one thing I really like that they have in all of the rooms here is a little snack basket, which you can see there on the left. Sometimes you just have that late night craving. And of course, the classic kind of 1940s, 50s vintage style restroom. This room is right next to the office, which is there on the left, but it also comes with one truly amazing neighbor, and that's Billy. Up next, we have a tribute to Route 66. This is the Getting Your Kicks on Route 66 room. This one has a full-size bed, and like the one that we looked at first, you have the little cozy sitting area here. All the decor, obviously, is Route 66 themed. Some really amazing artwork in this room. And they also had a little selection of books over here in the living area. And love that vintage radio, by the way. But right here, we have cute little library if you want something to read while you're staying here. I like these all have plenty of places to sit while you're staying. And then this map is really cool. The owner told me that the person who made this went to every town with a post office on Route 66 and spent years getting the postage stamps there. So that is a lot of dedication. That's a really cool item to have here. Definitely something to take a second and look at if you wind up staying in this room. And of course, you know, the quick little bathroom tour here. Nothing in the medicine cabinet, but worth looking. You gotta snoop. Snacks, again, I know your priorities. And Route 66 themed books. I love having books in a hotel room. It just makes me happy. I usually bring my own, but, you know, it's nice to have. I kind of want to read some of these. Can I curl up? Okay, since we are at this vintage motor court, of course they have a vintage Chevy out front. But the coolest thing here is there is an old Shell gas station, which has been converted into a room, and you can stay in it. Yes, this is a suite. And when I say this is a suite, you can sleep 4 people in here, and you have everything you need. Come on, let's look around. This suite really feels like a little apartment because basically it is. Well, technically, it is a real 1929 gas station, but it's been converted to feel like an apartment. I'm going to step right in the front door. You have that little screened-in porch area. Got some vintage furnishings here in the living area. It's all super comfortable. Great place where if you're traveling as a family, you can take some time to hang out and rest in between sightseeing. There's a queen-size bed over here in the kind of master bedroom area. I love that they have all the vintage/antique. It makes me feel old to call them antique furnishings, but the thing that caught my eye here is that red velvet tobacco container because my dad used to smoke that. He smoked a pipe, and so that was really cool to see unexpectedly. Over here in the corner, they have 2 little single beds. So if you're traveling with kids or teens, this is a really great option if you don't want to book separate rooms. You can kind of have space to spread out, but still be nice and close together. Once again, we have books in here. You know I'm a fan of the books. You have a dining table, and then you also have a little kitchenette. So obviously you could do DoorDash or something or take out from one of the great Springfield restaurants. Go with the classic Springfield cashew chicken that was invented here, but you have plates, you have a sink, you have everything you need if you want to have a cozy little meal here. And they have all of the classic gas station stuff from the building's history, which is really fun to see. I like this old Pennzoil barrel as a trash can, but you have the modern things like the TV and a deer, randomly. The bathroom here is definitely gas station vibes. I love how they kind of kept some of the old character, but they made it really modern and comfortable and most importantly, nice and clean. It doesn't feel like an old gas station. It feels like a nice, fresh little suite with plenty of room and perfect for a family. This is what the outside of it looks like. I love all the flowers and decorations out here. And now we are going to motor on down to our next stop, which is the Best Western Rail Haven. I can talk, I'm good at this. And that is right here also on Route 66. So let's take a look around. This one is a little different because it is a more modern hotel, even though it dates back to I believe it's the 1940s. We'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong, but they do have a hot breakfast here and an outdoor pool. And again, it's motel style rooms where you can park right out front. I love this, you guys. They even have a little Route 66 bird feeder up here. I don't see anyone in there yet, but hopefully. I love the old gas pumps out here, but let's go inside and check it out. There are parts of the country where you'll see signs everywhere that say George Washington slept here, but here in Springfield, we have an Elvis Presley slept here, and it is right here in this room. That's right, in 1956, when Elvis was playing the Shrine Mosque in Springfield, he stayed right here at what was then known as the Rail Haven. Okay, so how cool is the bed in here? And they have the big mural overhead. Oh my goodness, you got your own little jetted tub. We have more Elvis. Got the awesome little coffee set up with, I love the mid-century pattern here. I'm guessing this is a closet. Let's find it is a closet. We got an iron and ironing board. I can't get over how cute this room is, you guys. Oh, and we have, turn on the light in the bathroom here. Ooh, if I could find it. I'm so bad at this. Okay, there we go. Cute checkered floor. Oh, I love the little window back there. And we got all of our little products. This is great, you guys. If you are an Elvis fan, we've also got. Okay, time for a little Springfield history lesson. Wild Bill Hickok actually took part in a shootout downtown on the square, and because of that, Rail Haven has a room dedicated to him. This is the Wild Bill Hickok themed room at Best Western Rail Haven. I love that we have the little microwave and fridge, always important. They have some really cool artwork here. I love the lighting in here. It's very kind of Old West cozy vibes. You could play a game of poker over here at the table. Check out the little shadow box. This is fantastic. They even have about the shootout in the square. The old-fashioned bathtub. I am obsessed with the ceiling in here. How beautiful is that? The old tin-type ceiling. Great mural. This is very Old West Saloon kind of bathhouse vibe. At the barn door into the restroom. And let's see if I can find the light switch, which I always fail at. There we go. Wild Bill in here to watch you take a shower. How great is that sink? And just kind of your standard hotel shower. Time for another fun little Springfield history lesson. Back in 1933, Bonnie and Clyde went on a little crime spree here in the Springfield area. Apparently they kidnapped a police officer and then stole a car off of Walnut Street and wound up having a shootout down in Reed Spring. This was not all that long before their life of crime came to a very bloody end. And this is the Bonnie and Clyde room. This one is brand new when I'm filming. They have all kinds of memorabilia in here. Very old school gangster type floor. Cute little dressing area. Got them right above your bed. Nice little bench if you're getting ready, and the tub for two. Over here they've got more Bonnie and Clyde memorabilia, and then how great is this? There's a safe. Oh, this is like an actual legit safe, you guys. Quick freeze frame. The manager told me that yes, this is a real safe from the 1800s, and apparently it is very, very, very heavy. I thought there was going to be a TV or something in there, but no, this is like a real safe. That is awesome. Closet. And the restroom. So the Real Haven Motel is also right here next to the big Route 66 sculpture that is actually just being completed right now. They're still pouring the concrete. If you're looking for more Route 66 in Springfield, make sure you check out the local history museum on the square and come back to my channel soon because I've got so much more to show you. I was going to do this all as one video, but there's just too much in town for one video. So for now, thank you so much for watching. If you appreciated this and if you want to support actual human content creators who don't rely on AI, hitting like or subscribe would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. See you soon.